Did you know that the Philippines has become the secret weapon behind TikTok's global domination? While you've been scrolling through dance videos and viral challenges, an entire nation has been quietly revolutionizing how the world consumes content. And by the end of this video, you'll discover why Filipino creators aren't just participating in the TikTok revolution, they are leading it. But here's the shocking part that even TikTok executives didn't see coming. The way Filipinos use this platform is completely rewriting the rules of social media success. And what I'm about to reveal will change how you think about viral content forever. Picture this, it's 2018, and a relatively unknown app called TikTok is struggling to gain traction in Southeast Asia. Fast forward to today, and the Philippines has become one of TikTok's most active markets globally, with over 50 million users spending an average of 90 minutes daily on the platform. But this isn't just another story about social media adoption, this is the story of how an entire culture transformed a simple video app into a billion-dollar economic engine, a political battleground, and a cultural export machine that's influencing trends from Los Angeles to London. The numbers alone tell an incredible story. Filipino TikTokers have accumulated billions of views, with creators like Bella Poarch amassing over 90 million followers before transitioning to international music career. But here's what the statistics don't show you. Behind every viral Filipino TikTok video is a complex web of cultural dynamics, economic necessity, and creative innovation that makes the Philippines unlike any other TikTok market in the world. Let me take you back to where it all began. When TikTok first launched in the Philippines, the country was already primed for a social media revolution. Filipinos were already among the world's most active social media users, spending more time online than almost any other nationality. The perfect storm was brewing: widespread smartphone adoption, affordable internet packages, a young population with 60 under 35 years old, and most importantly, a culture that thrives on entertainment, creativity, and community connection. But what happened next surprised everyone, including TikTok's algorithm developer. Filipino users didn't just adopt TikTok, they hacked it. They figured out the algorithm faster than users in any other country, mastering the art of viral content creation with an intuitive understanding that seemed almost supernatural. The secret weapon? Filipinos inherently understood something that marketing experts spend millions trying to figure out: authentic entertainment value combined with perfect timing and cultural relevance. The content that emerged from Filipino TikTokers was unlike anything the platform had seen before. It wasn't just dancing or lip-syncing, though Filipinos certainly mastered those formats too. Filipino creators began producing mini-comedy sketches that would make professional comedians jealous, cooking videos that turned street food into gourmet experiences, and storytelling content that could make you laugh, cry, and think deeply within a 60-second time frame. They turned everyday Filipino experiences, from jeepney rides to family gatherings, into universal content that resonated with audiences worldwide. Take the phenomenon of Filipino family content on TikTok. While other countries focused on individual creators, Filipino TikTokers brought entire families into their videos, creating multi-generational content that showcased the tight-knit family culture that defines Filipino society. Grandmothers became unexpected TikTok stars, siblings created elaborate comedy sketches, and parents joined dance challenges with their children. This family-centric approach didn't just go viral in the Philippines, it influenced TikTok trends globally, with creators from other countries trying to replicate the warm, inclusive family dynamics that Filipino creators made famous. The economic impact of this TikTok explosion has been staggering. What started as entertainment quickly evolved into a legitimate economic sector. Filipino TikTokers began monetizing their content through brand partnerships, live streaming gifts, affiliate marketing, and product endorsements. Some creators are now earning more from TikTok than many traditional professionals, with top-tier Filipino influencers commanding six-figure deals for brand campaigns. But here's where the story gets really interesting. The Philippines began exporting its TikTok talent globally. Creators like Bella Poarch, who started with simple lip-sync videos, parlayed their TikTok fame into international music careers, fashion deals, and entertainment contracts. Filipino content creators became highly sought after by international brands specifically because of their ability to create authentic, engaging content that transcends cultural boundaries. The ripple effects extended far beyond individual success stories. The Philippines has become a hub for TikTok content creation services, with agencies specializing in viral content strategy, Filipino creators offering consulting services to international brands, and even traditional media companies pivoting to focus on TikTok-first content strategies. Universities began offering courses on social media content creation, and the government started recognizing social media influence as a legitimate career path. However, the TikTok craze in the Philippines isn't just about entertainment and economics, it's become deeply intertwined with social and political movements. During natural disasters, Filipino TikTokers have used the platform to coordinate relief efforts, share safety information, and provide emotional support to affected communities. Political candidates began using TikTok to reach younger voters, leading to some of the most creative political campaign content ever produced. Social causes found new life through TikTok challenges, with creators using viral trends to raise awareness about environmental issues, poverty, and social justice. The platform also became a powerful tool for cultural preservation and promotion. Filipino creators began showcasing traditional dances, foods, languages, and customs to global audiences, creating a new form of cultural diplomacy that's more effective than any government program. Videos featuring traditional Filipino dishes, indigenous dances, and local dialects have introduced millions of international viewers to aspects of Filipino culture they never would have encountered otherwise. But with great power comes great responsibility. And the TikTok phenomenon in the Philippines hasn't been without its challenges. The rapid rise of influencer culture has created new forms of social pressure, particularly among young people who see TikTok fame as a shortcut to success. Mental health concerns have emerged as creators struggle with the pressure to constantly produce viral content, deal with online criticism, and maintain their digital personas. There have also been concerns about the impact on traditional forms of entertainment and media. As more young Filipinos aspire to become TikTok creators rather than pursue traditional careers, questions have arisen about the long-term sustainability of an economy partially built on viral content creation. Educational institutions and parents have grappled with how to balance support for creative expression with the need for stable career foundation. The Philippine government has had to navigate the complex relationship between supporting this new creative economy while addressing concerns about content regulation, data privacy, and the influence of foreign-owned platforms on local culture. The debate became particularly intense during periods of geopolitical tension involving TikTok's Chinese ownership, forcing policymakers to balance economic benefits with national security consideration. Despite these challenges, Filipino innovation on TikTok continues to evolve. The latest trend involves Filipino creators developing sophisticated storytelling techniques that push the boundaries of what's possible in short-form video content. They are creating serialized content that keeps viewers coming back, developing fictional characters that become beloved across multiple videos, and experimenting with interactive content that blurs the line between creator and audience. The technical creativity is equally impressive. Filipino TikTokers have become masters of mobile video production, creating content with production values that rival professional studios using nothing but smartphones and creative lighting techniques. They've developed editing styles that maximize the platform's features, created signature visual aesthetics that instantly identify Filipino content, and pioneered new ways of incorporating music and sound that enhance rather than distract from their storytelling. Looking at the broader impact, the TikTok craze has fundamentally changed how Filipinos see themselves and their place in the global digital economy. A generation that previously felt marginalized in international media representation suddenly found themselves at the center of global entertainment trends. Filipino creativity, humor, and cultural perspectives became not just accepted but celebrated and emulated worldwide. The success has also created a new form of soft power for the Philippines. While traditional diplomacy operates through government channels, Filipino TikTokers have become unofficial cultural ambassadors, shaping how millions of people worldwide perceive Filipino culture, value, and creativity. This grassroots cultural influence operates on a scale and with an intimacy that traditional media could never achieve. The business ecosystem that has developed around Filipino TikTok creators is equally fascinating. Talent management agencies specifically focused on TikTok creators have emerged, offering services that range from content strategy to brand partnership negotiation. Production companies now specialize in TikTok content, providing creators with resources to enhance their production quality while maintaining the authentic feel that made them successful in the first place. Educational institutions have begun studying the Philippine TikTok phenomenon as a case study in digital transformation, cultural influence, and economic development. International researchers are examining how a developing nation managed to become a major player in the global digital entertainment industry through pure creative innovation and cultural authenticity. The technological infrastructure that supports this ecosystem has also evolved dramatically. Internet service providers have optimized their networks for video streaming and uploading. Smartphone manufacturers have developed devices specifically optimized for content creation. And e-commerce platforms have integrated with TikTok to facilitate creator monetization. As we look toward the future, the Philippine TikTok phenomenon shows no signs of slowing down. New creators emerge daily, each bringing fresh perspectives and innovative approaches to content creation. The platform continues to evolve, with features like longer video formats, enhanced editing tools, and improved monetization options providing Filipino creators with even more opportunities to showcase their creativity. The next phase of evolution appears to be moving toward more sophisticated content partnerships between Filipino creators and international brands, the development of TikTok-native entertainment formats that could influence traditional media, and the potential for Filipino creators to launch their own platforms and media companies based on the audiences they've built on TikTok. What makes this story truly remarkable is that it represents a fundamental shift in how cultural influence operates in the digital age. For centuries, cultural trends flowed from developed nations to developing ones. The Philippine TikTok phenomenon has reversed this dynamic, with content creators from a Southeast Asian archipelago influencing trends in New York, Paris, and Tokyo. The implications extend far beyond entertainment. This represents a new model for how developing nations can leverage creativity, cultural authenticity, and digital platforms to achieve economic growth and cultural influence that was previously impossible through traditional industries alone. As I wrap up this deep dive into the TikTok craze in the Philippines, remember that you're witnessing history in the making. This isn't just about viral videos or dance challenges, this is about how an entire nation used creativity, authenticity, and digital innovation to transform their place in the global economy and cultural landscape. The Filipino creators you see on your TikTok feed aren't just entertaining you, they are pioneering a new model for how culture, commerce, and creativity intersect in the digital age. The next time you watch a Filipino TikTok video, remember that you're not just consuming content, you're participating in a global phenomenon that has redefined what's possible when talent, technology, and cultural authenticity collide. And if current trends continue, we're only seeing the beginning of what Filipino creativity can achieve on the global stage. So the question isn't whether the TikTok craze in the Philippines will continue, it's how far this creative revolution will go and what new innovations Filipino creators will bring to the ever-evolving landscape of digital entertainment. One thing is certain, the world will be watching, learning, and following the lead of creators who turned a simple video app into a platform for cultural